What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, I want to talk about my dividend portfolio because dividends are important, right? People ask me about my dividend portfolio and, one, how I grew it, also what I'm investing into, and three would be how much I make per month, right? Because when you have a dividend portfolio, it's all about the dividends that you receive as well as seeing a little bit of the growth, right? You don't want to see something that absolutely falls down. You would love to see anything stay flat or obviously increase. So in this video, I want to talk about four positions, four companies, four ETFs that I invest into, right? They're not all ETFs, but four positions that I invest into that give me $125 per month. Now, I know that's not a crazy amount, but it is a milestone, right? A lot of people want to get to $10 per month, $50, $100 per month. An extra $100 per month that you're getting in dividends could now be, maybe your phone bill or maybe it's your electric bill, and you're making up that within these dividends that you're receiving every single month if you wanted to do that. But in most cases with the dividend portfolio, you're just letting it reinvest so that you can now get 5% or whatever on that money that you have, right? So you're continuing to grow your dividend portfolio throughout time. But let's talk about these four positions that I hold that give me $125 per month. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. Now, if you also want to check out the link for maybe Robinhood, you want to start your own dividend portfolio, or Webull, feel free to check out those links in the description. And if you're interested in crypto, I have a link for Margex where you can start leverage trading if you guys want to. But dividends are great, right? My dividend portfolio has decreased significantly over the last week. If we look at an update here, we're going to see that my dividend portfolio stands at $52,785.89. It's down about 0.2% for the day and $107.53 for this day. Now, if we look at the last week, we're down $1,098.88, which honestly is not great, right? It's down quite a bit, almost 2% overall. Things have definitely fallen for the crypto or for the stock market. But I'm not worried about it, right? It's for the long term. When you're investing into something that has a net positive, you might see, a down year. But you may see the next year that ends up being a massively up year, making it the average somewhere around maybe 5% or 10% or something like that, right? If we look at the last month, I'm up by $333. The last 3 months, I'm up by $876. If we look at the last year, $1,357, and all history there, $1,377.43. So I'm up a decent amount all time. When we look at that last year, I'm up about 2.6%. So I can't be mad about that, even though I am down in the last week by a massive amount. In the last year, I'm still up 1,300%. So I can't be really mad about that. But with that comes positions that you believe in, right? Positions that you truly believe in that can give you that upside as well as can pay you that dividend. Now, these are four positions that you guys can look into yourself or just get into if you want to. Four positions that can pay you a decent amount per month because they are monthly paying dividends. Now, the first one I want to bring up is one that I talked about in one of my videos, which was SPHG. SPHG is currently at $44.23. If we look at all history, this shows a 73% increase, over the last, however many years. You're looking at 12 years, you see a 73% increase. So you're seeing that subtle increase as well as being paid a dividend throughout that time period. I currently have $13,400 in there, and I'm up about $400 on that play alone. If we look at the breakdown for companies that are in there, you have AT&T, right? You have Kinder Morgan. You have 3M, right? So companies that you probably know. You have Verizon as well. But it's 3%, 3% here, 3% here, total here of 26.8% of the total assets within the top 10, which means they are well diverse. You also have a 4.7% APY, 30-day yield, which is fantastic. Let's get into the next position. We're going to go into a breakdown of exactly how much it does pay me currently. But let's go into the next position, which is going to be JEPI. Now I currently have about $6,000 of JEPI. If we look at the max on that, it's up 13% over 4 years, right? You have it listed on in 2020, and it's up 13%. I thought this was great, and this is something that has been paying me every single month as well, JEPI. And I have 100. What do I have? 103 shares. 102.5 shares at the moment. I am only up 18% on this position, which I will consistently invest more into. Hopefully, throughout the long term, it has that amount, that the average amount of like 5 to maybe 10%. Would love to see somewhere in between that. If we look at the companies that are involved, right? You have Microsoft, Amazon, you have MasterCard, you have Costco, a lot of companies that within the top 15%. So again, well diverse. You also see 7.5% yield, 7.5% dividend yield, which is fantastic. And it continues to go up, obviously, because you're looking at in the last maybe year, it's not really as profitable. You are looking at a 4% increase in that last year. But you look at the last 5 years, you're still seeing that it is 13% profitable. But from this high point of $63, being down to where it is currently at $56, not really the best bet, but long term it may play out in my favor. Another position that I do hold, that pays me a decent amount, is going to be ticker symbol O. Ticker symbol O, Realty Income. This hasn't been as consistent, hasn't been great for the last maybe year, even 5 years, I would say. But when you look at Max, it's obviously still growing as time goes on. People still invest into it. People still love it. I have $5,280 worth in the last week. It's down by 5%. Month, it's down by 4%. 3 months, it's down by 0.2%. Last year to date, 8%. Overall year, 12%. 5 years, 24%. But then the max, you can see it's up by almost 400%. So obviously you're seeing that overall growth, and you can see that continuation. What I saw within this was that it's kind of at a lower area, and where it stands right now, I want to invest and see that follow through throughout time. This is back to 2000. If we look at the yield, it's 5.89% dividend yield at the moment. So it's definitely paying you a decent amount every single month. And the last one that I have here is one of my new positions that I bought, which was DHS, which is Wisdom Tree High Dividend Fund. I'm down $64 or about 1.8% since I invested into the play, but I'm going to continue to add more into it as well, average into it. If we look at some notable positions in there, you have Chevron, you have ExxonMobil, you have Morgan Stanley, UPS, and so on and so forth, right? IBM. If you look at the 30-day yield, it's 4% for the yield right now. Now, those are the 4 positions. Now, how much does it make me, and how much do I have to have in order to make me that much, right? Because it's not just about buying one share and you get paid, $125, right? You're not buying one share of each one and you get paid $125. No. If I go to my Excel spreadsheet, which is my dividend spreadsheet, I'm going to bring that over here, and you're going to see that I get paid right here, the yellow mark. I get paid $125.25 from all of my monthly paying dividend plays. Now, how does it pay me $125? Well, I have 5,000 invested into ticker symbol O. I have 13,000 invested into SPHD. I have 5,600 invested into JEPI. I have 3,400 or 3,500 invested into DHS. So if we look at the total amount that we have invested into these projects in order to gain me $125, I have a total of $27,760 that's invested into these plays. I didn't say it was going to be easy. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult for you to gather all of that money and being able to put that to the side and not utilize that money. But when you know that your money is working for you, gaining you some sort of interest on it, that's the That's the best thing, the best feeling in the world, honestly. When I know that I'm getting $41 for this play, when I know that I receive, $56 for this in this month, $25 for this in this month, or $32 for this in this month, and obviously the percentage should be a lot higher. I should receive, a lot more as I look at different percentages. But the point is, I'm receiving a decent amount of dividends from these plays, from these 4 plays. And that's not even counting, obviously, the other ones, right? The quarterly plays, which when you factor that all in, I'm receiving $338 in those quarterly months. Plus, you see the 125. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think about these plays. Are they good plays? Are they bad plays? Do you have any that's in your portfolio that you feel like are big players, that are big movers, that majority of people talk about, that they like, or ones that nobody talks about that actually has a lot of upside? Let me know. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.